Hi there, I'm still on Dartmoor at the moment, so I'm just going to took a break here. I'm just going to quickly go through what I'm using to cook with. Alright, so this is what's called an Omni Lite TI, lightweight stove. It's got a 0.8 litre bottle for multi-fuel to go in. I'd probably much rather prefer a litre bottle, because when you buy paraffin or kerosene as they call it, it comes in a litre bottle, so you can buy a litre bottle. Some of the other models come with a litre bottle. This comes with a 0.8, probably because they want to keep the weight down. But yeah, no problem. I might even carry a second bottle, so I've got keep the fuel in another bottle spare, because I don't think it lasts too long when you're burning this. All right, don't get the gas is a lot better. They do say use gas, so gas is a preferred choice. Gas works a lot better with it. It's a lot cleaner, a lot easier to use. When I was using the gas, I've only had to service it once in the month to clean one of the jets when it comes with it, and I've been using it 2 months now, and I've just had to service it again today. Alright, so what I had is I had a gas bottle in here which was brand new yesterday, and when I went to use it today, the gas bottle was completely empty. So I thought the gas bottle was faulty, but it's not. I found out what it was. It was this. So what you need to do is undo this bolt, then you unscrew this handle here, which brings out the whole pin. Okay, and there's a piece of debris on the inside which needs to be cleaned. That's something you have to do anyway. All right, and you get the tools to completely do this in the field. It's very, very easy to do. You just use the multi-tool just to undo that. Then you unscrew this. You just wipe it off with a cloth, or just use your fingernails to clean the inside of it out. I found a little small piece of like a foam material inside it. I don't know how that got in there, but that was obviously what that was doing. Is I figured out when I turned this off, you can turn it, yeah, when I turned it off, it wouldn't shut properly. So when I extinguished the gas, I turned it off, the gas had gone out, then it slightly turned on a bit, and it was obviously letting the gas out, which could have been quite dangerous. And it's completely emptied my gas bottle, so I just lost a whole gas bottle there. Gas cartridge, I should say. But I've cleaned it, and it's working perfectly straight away. Sometimes you have to clean the jets. You've got a little multi-tool with a tiny little pin that you put inside the pinhole, and you just push the soot out. Very, very, very easy to do. The only criticism I've got with it is basically this, I don't know what they call it, little tripod thing here, that comes off. Alright, very, very easily drops off. But it does on mine anyway. I've even bent it back again, but it still keeps coming off. Usually it's off inside the bag that comes with it when I take it out, but you have to be very careful that when you take it out the bag, you know, you lift it up like so, and once it dropped into some long grass, and I couldn't find it, and if that falls off, it won't work. Alright, absolutely need it, and if that's the only one you've got and you can't find it, then you can't cook. Alright, simple as that. Alright, it seems to be very strong and lightweight. They use titanium I think, alright, on the stands. Pots stay on there quite well. Everything seems pretty strong, good quality. This has come undone once before. It was loose, just unscrew, but you just tighten up. You can just hand tighten that very easily. I've also had this bolt here come loose, but very easy again to undo. So you do have to be a little bit careful. So just stay on top of your gear and just make sure you're looking after things, which you should be doing anyway. All right. Okay. You get this heat pad reflector. All right. I've kept mine in my kit. Probably wouldn't really need it on the floor, but it's, you know, it reflects heat back up again, so you're not wasting it. Reason why I use this, I put this on top of my ground sheet inside my tent, and it stops any heat going into the ground sheet and damaging the ground sheet, okay, or burning a hole in it. And it's been fine. It's been absolutely perfect. I've been using it with a gas cartridge like that. If you're using a multi-fuel bottle, I would definitely like this, because you have to prime it and heat it. So we're going to do that now, yeah. I've pumped it up already, so it should be fine. Let's turn this on. Turn that on. Let some fuel out for a few seconds. That'll do. Then I'm going to light it. Let's find my lighter. Yep, just let that burn. Right. If you let too much fuel out, that could just, or if this doesn't shut properly, you'll pump fuel into that flame and it will cause a whole heap of mess. So definitely do this outside your tent, just be safe before bringing it in. As the flame goes out, goes low, then we can start to pump fuel in. There you go, see that? That's why you have to be careful, right? That's probably because it's not hot enough, or haven't pumped it properly. All right, so that'll be fine. It'll work. All right. So just do that outside your tent first, and then you can bring it inside once you've got the blue flame going. Right, this is the I got rid of the actual foil. There we go. Yeah. That's because the pressure's not quite right. As it heats up, it'll work. Right, so I'll use this Altkit windshield. It's only about 10-12 quid, something like that. Folds up nice and neatly. Right, goes inside this little pouch. Stick that inside my bag. Very easy, much easier to use. Got pins so you can pin it in the ground, rather than using the actual foil. Heat reflectors made the same material, which you have to. It's a pain to unfold and fold back again, and it loses its shape very easily. And yeah, get rid of that. Get something like this instead. These are much better. All right, they fold out. Pin them in the direction you want. You got pins. Stick them in the ground so it holds in place. All right, so it's blowy. Works great. Yeah, absolutely happy with that there. Okay. All right. So we'll just let that burn for a bit. This is the pouch that you get. Oh, flame's gone out. I've turned it off. Right, this is the pouch that you get with it. Nice, sturdy, strong bag. I'm carrying mine because I'm carrying all my gear. If you're only going out for a short walk, short backpack, you just take what you need. You've got a gas cartridge maybe, you just take that and the stove and your windshield. That's all you need. All right. But I've got everything inside here. All right. So I've got the fuel bottle cap. I've got a fire starter, salt and pepper. I can use this flint and steel to light the flame if I want to. Works with the gas anyway. Not so sure. I think you need a flame for the fuel. That's just the gas bottle lids. That's just that. Right, inside this pocket here, I've got the manual that came with it, my service kit, which I bought separately. You have to get that separately. Lubricant, the tool for cleaning and taking it apart and servicing it. And inside here, the jets that came with it as well. One jet for gas cartridge, another jet that's inside there now for this white gas, as they call it, and another one for kerosene or paraffin or any other fuels that you use, like airplane fuel or unleaded petrol, that sort of stuff, and diesel. All right, so I'll keep them. I'm going to put these inside there actually in a minute, but just keep them there for now. Separate there. Keep these back in there. Right, service kit. Reason why I got this is because I've got everything in it that I need to keep it serviced. Right, so there's more lubricant. Really what I wanted is one of these spare in case I lose that one on there. Alright, so at least I'm not, you know, I can still keep on cooking. Very, very important to carry a spare one of these with you. Definitely put one of these in there. Just buy one and get one, yeah? Because you just never know. That thing can come off. You lose it in long grass, or you don't know where you dropped it. You can't find it. You can't cook. So you've got to carry one of these spares. Alright? I've got spare jets as well. Same thing. You can drop that in the long grass quite easily by mistake or whatever. When you're handling it. And yeah, then you're in trouble with that. You can't use that fuel jet. Alright? Okay, so definitely worth investing in one of these. I bought this separately. Had to get it off their website. Yeah, nice compact, scrape. It's got everything you need really to keep this going. Any spare parts that you need, O-rings and seals and all that sort of stuff. All right, definitely keep that there. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this off now because we don't need it. To turn it off, you have to turn this bottle round the opposite direction. And then you can see there it says off. Right, that shuts off the fuel supply. So no fuel's coming out of the bottle anymore. And what's inside the pipe is just being dragged out by the flame, yeah? So that this will start to empty eventually, and it'll start to come out, and then the flame will go out, and then we can shut it all down. So while we're doing that, I'll talk about the pot set that I've got. I've got their Primus Prime Tech, I think it's called, pot set. Yeah, I got the one for just a 2-pot set for one person. And there's the lid, colander lid. Works great if you want to drain water. Handles in there. Yeah, for picking up your pots. Don't get those with it, that's just my... Then inside here I've got 2 pots. One normal pot, non-stick pot, alright. And then you've got another special pot. See if we can get this out. This has got some, what they call a heat exchanger, I think, on it. Okay, that's meant to allow you to burn less fuel, heat up quicker the food. It does work though, it does work great. It does heat up quicker compared to this one. You can see the difference in the material there. This one's a lot more smoother and a lot easier to clean, but the other one's great too, and it seems to work great. Yeah, I'm just going to let this burn out now. It takes about a minute or 2 for it to all empty out completely, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, that works fine. Pick this up. Yeah, highly recommend it. So overall, great kit, love it, working well. Stay on top of it and keep servicing it. Alright, thanks very much and bye.